Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be reviewing the Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be doing an installation video of the Cooler Master Hyper 103. I'll just show you all the details there and what it has. Low profile cooler with 3 direct contact heat pipes running at copper material or with aluminium fins, my bad. Yeah, we'll just be doing the installation video today. I'll be showing you step by step on how to install your Cooler Master Hyper 103 or any sort of CPU cooler to be in fact. But yeah, interesting thing about this socket, it supports Intel LGA and AMD AM4 brackets. Yeah, with the LGA supports 2066 all the way up to 1151. So I'll just quickly read out some of them. For my sake, it fits the 1155 and my motherboard is the 1155 socket as well. So that works out for me. That's why I bought it. 1151 it supports 2011 version 3 and 2011 and so on. AMD side, it supports AM4, AM3 Plus and AM3. AM2 plus AM2, and it goes all the way down to like FM2, FM1. Dimensions, 4.3 inches by 3.5 inches by 5.5. This is including the fan on the front, which is quite interesting. Also to know that this weighs at 500 grams, which is equivalent to 1.1 pounds for you Americans out there. But yeah, let's stop the chit chat and let's get straight into the installation video. Here we have my computer rig. So what we're going to be doing is obviously taking this very old CPU cooler off. I believe it's the Cooler Master CM12V or the CMV12, something like that. Very old. I think it was like 2013, 2014. That does not sound nice. What is that? No! I had to take out my PSU cable, which is now falling down the back of the... It's falling. Oh fuck. It's all good. It's all good. Now we'll be getting into a proper installation of the Hyper 103. As you can tell, got more clear view of my rig now. To save you lot from watching a very long time, I'm gonna do a time lapse of me taking this off, reinstalling the bracket, cleaning the thermal paste off, and I will get back to you lot shortly. So, what we've done is we've taken the Cooler Master CMV12 off, and we are now resorting to cleaning the thermal paste. Due to the pandemic, there hasn't been much availability on isopropyl alcohol, 99.9% and 70%. So what I had to do is resort to an acetone-based chemical to remove the thermal paste, and that is simply some classics nail polish. I would recommend not doing it, but from a video I saw from Linus Tech Tips, he went through every single type of light liquid that can take off thermal paste, and nail polish remover seems to be quite a decent one for any sort of medium based like thickness of like thermal paste. So what I'm going to be doing is using this with a cotton pad, as it's nice and soft and it doesn't scratch the surface of the CPU. Using a tissue or kitchen rag is okay, but I wouldn't recommend it if you don't want to get any scratches or on your CPU or anything. So I'm going to go back into the hyperlapse and then we'll look at the Hyper 103 sockets and see where we go from there. So from here, I'm just gonna have a little look at these diagrams. They seem alright. They seem alright. clear yet not clear, but I guess all we have to do is go for it and then see how it goes, and then I'll let you know what happens later. Alright, back to the hyperlapse. Hey guys, just want to interrupt this hyperlapse. Just telling you what I'm doing. So what I'm doing, I'm taking off the backplate that supports the bracket and that holds on the latch. And basically, what I'm doing is now attaching the brackets to the CPU cooler to ensure that they can fit to the LGA 1155 socket. But had some slight problems. I was taking out the Torx screws that was holding the latch in, and then when I was installing the new backplate, it wouldn't allow me to put the latch back on again. So yeah, I had some difficulties trying to do that. You know, nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy, but messed it up quite badly. Used one of the socket tools that came screwing one of the main hex screws or something, and then I lost one of them during the process. It's kind of somewhere down the back of my computer, but I'll shut up now and we can get straight back into the video. The instructions are not very great either. So, I can't get any screws in these holes to secure the, how would you call it, like the latch that obviously holds the CPU in place. So what I'm going to do is screw on the CPU cooler and rely on the pressure of the CPU cooler to put enough pressure on the CPU to hold it down so that it has, like, so it connects together, so they're both connecting really well together, and also I can get a boot into the computer, so onto the screen. So anyway, I'm gonna go and quickly put on the CPU cooler because it is straightforward. It's literally putting on which screws are they? It's putting on these. There, come on, focus. Yeah, so these screws, which, sorry, I'm on my ungly hands, and then we'll be done. Let's start to talk about thermal paste and application of thermal paste. So, what is it? CornerMaster did give me a thermal paste, which CornerMaster did give me one, but to be fair, I'm just gonna use the good old trusty. Let's see if it gets any focus. I am really bad at holding the camera. There you go, bit of thermal grizzly. So what you want to do is a pea size, like you see in all videos, just a pea size shape. So let's see, quickly. Oh no, that's not enough. No. Okay, well, I've just run out of thermal grizzly. I'm gonna go and quickly put on the CornerMaster one, just a tiny bit, but you see where I'm getting the idea of like how much you need to put on. To be fair, I might just leave it at that because the CPU is quite small, but I'll do a quick jump cut and then I'll show you the final result that you need to see. Right, I'm back. Actually put a bit too much on. But you know what, we're still gonna go for it anyway. So what we now need to do is peel the sticker off, the lovely, lovely warning sticker. Yeah. Nice. So then now we need to have the CPU cooler facing, or the heatsink facing that way. So the fan will go, I can't really do this with two hands, but so I'm gonna use my big finger. So the obviously CPU fan will go to the front here, pull in air from the front of the case, and then shoot out of the back, and then we've got the exhaust fan at the back, shoots out the back too. So should be all good. Right, can't really do this with one hand, so I'm gonna do another jump cut, and you'll see the final product. back to the terribly dumb video, but we managed to now plug it, screw it in. So now managed to get the screws in the 3 holes, not the 4th one. But now the last thing to do is to put the fan on. As soon as I put the fan on, obviously it needs to be connected to the 4-pin header at the top, which obviously is a CPU fan, so then you can control the RPMs. So here, obviously, we'll fit this in. Like I said again, I'll need to do another jump cut because I can't really do it one-handed. Actually, I can give it a go. Alright. Hold on, let me... Right, yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Right, and we are back. Managed to put it in. All it takes is 4 clips, obviously, the clip on, so like 2 on left side, and obviously 2 on the... You can't really see it, but obviously 2 on the right side. Cool thing I like to point out is that you got these cool vibration pads right here to obviously stop fan noise. It's really nice. But anyway, I haven't connected to this 4-pin connector yet, but I'll do that now. As soon as I do that, I'll do another jump cut to the fully finished design and what the whole rig looks like on the inside. So I'll see you lot in a minute. Right, we are back again, and this is the final result. It actually doesn't look too bad. It's quite nice, especially for having a missing screw, or 3 screws instead of 4. But I guess the final test is to post. Let's see if it works. Oh, uh-oh. Ah, fork. Right. From what I see, no post light is happening. Right, let me see. It's probably something stupid like a fucking light, a switch at the back or something. Let me fit. Oh, okay. Yep. Just good old amateur human error. Nice. Right. Alright, let's give it a boot test. Hey, there you go. Nice. So I'm quite excited as well. This is the first time putting in a crazy cooler like that. Do we get a boot? Yes, we get a boot up straight away. That's what I'm talking about. It says it's clocked at 3.4 gigahertz, but it's clocked at 4. That's what I overclocked it to anyway. New CPU installed. Please enter setup configure system F1 to run setup. Detected. New CPU is installed. Please enter setup to configure your system. Right, it just showed up with the Windows logo, and hey, there you go. It's all good. All good. I was a bit worried because when I was installing the CPU again, or putting the CPU back in its socket, I accidentally bent a few pins, so I had to rebend them back with a screwdriver. But everything's good. There you go, fully loaded in. Quickly type in my passcode. There you go. Everything is good as new. Yeah, let me just quickly end this video then. Hey, you made it this far, which is great. Well, hope you did anyway. But so this is the finale that you see right here. Pretty decent setup now. It's actually looking pretty good. Got rid of the old CM12V or CMV12 Cooler Master fan, which was not doing great. Going by my word, because I don't have any video clips, it was allowing the CPU allowing the temperatures to rock up to like a steady like 83 to 85 degrees Celsius, and that was literally not even putting any pressure on the CPU, literally like putting it through no tests at all whatsoever. So I thought maybe giving this Cooler Master Hyper 103 a try will do quite a lot. I need to go into the BIOS settings to change the RPM on the Cooler Master fan that you see on the CPU cooler. But yeah, this is my final send off. I think any tips that I can give to you lot is get a magnetic tray so you don't do what I did, lose one of the screws. So now I'm stuck with 3 instead of 4. Future plans. So basically, as I said right at the start, we will have another video reviewing the Cooler Master Hyper 103. Seeing if it's worth it in 2020. I'll let you lot know, because it is quite a cheap CPU cooler. I would say if you like this video, obviously hit the like button down below, hit subscribe, turn those notification bells on, drop a comment. I would like to receive some constructive criticism, because I'm quite a new YouTuber. I do wanna make myself a lot better, so the videos are more enjoyable for you lot out there. But it could be funny, it could be really mean. I'd love to hear it. That's the only way I can improve. So yeah, so do all the things that I just said. Subscribe, like, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you lot in the next video.